Hey guys, what's good? It's Freddie Ramirez and Abraham here with Bee Society, back at it again on this beautiful Earth Day. And right now we're going to talk about going outdoors and enjoying the hikes after this crazy year that has been keeping us shut inside. What is going to be the biggest help for us in our health and our immune system? The sun. Some de-stressing and enjoying the outdoors. So we're going to take a little trip on this small park called the Bartlett Arboretum. Currently, we are right here. And the perfect thing to understand when you're going out to hike is to understand what is your environment. Are you going to be passing through Rocky Mountains? Are you going to be around wetlands? Are you prepared for those? So we always plan ahead whenever doing these kind of things. So right now, we're going to try out this red oak, past red oak, down to tulip tree. And we're going to keep an eye out for any migratory birds around these lanes. We're looking, for example, hopefully we could find some red-shouldered blackbirds, or even robins, blue jays, or eastern bluebirds, which are beautiful. As we pass by the wetlands, we're going to see if there's any amphibians present. It is a little cold, so we may not know until we try it there. But as we pass by, we're going to keep on going around the pond into the deck to see for any migratory birds as well. Now that it's the springtime, things are coming back to life. Plants are coming back as well, and the trees are preparing, and we are ready to start this day. So guys, let's get started because it's beautiful out. Hang loose.
To keep it or hold back, that's why they're mad at this. Liberation, you need liberation. Sensations coming from Satan. Mediation, you need mediation. Jesus Christ, the only one who gon' save you. Liberation, you need liberation. Sensations.
You're so cute.
He's a baby.
Hey guys. Hi kiddos. How you guys doing? Hi, you're so cute.
Hey
Hi.
guys. Yeah, we're doing a
I think we'll do
vlog
some
right now.
videos, Yeah. Videos of going back hiking outside, enjoying the outdoors. Now that spring is here, Hi guys, how's it going?
Tell you, man, you're a man. Shorts today. Wow.
Oh yeah.
I know, right? For sure.
Later.
He's the real Steve Irwin. My
Gotta
boy.
enjoy these days, yeah.
Yes, sir. Yeah, man. So where are we at right now?
Right now, this is considered the Red Oak Trail. And many of these trees around this trail, usually oaks, but specifically, we've got a ton of red oaks. Usually by that, if you see a slight brownish, reddish tint on these trees, they're usually the ones that are dropping all the different acorns. And that's the nice thing of these trails in the Arboretum. They usually go by like what's the most densest plant life around in this trail. What's nice about this little area, we're about to cross like a stream, and all these skunk cabbages right now are kind of one of the first plants to start growing during the springtime. And as spring approaches, you'll see these huge leaves out there, kind of the indication that spring is coming up, and that these are one of the first plants to start emerging up. And they got this large flower on the inside that, if you were to pass by over it, it releases a stinky smell, which gives it the name skunk cabbage. But it's also a good sign of, keep clear from that area, but just
You're talking
enjoy
about
it
these
from
guys right here?
these thick plants. That means there's dense and like delicate habitat and wildlife living around here. So it's nice that there's so many of them. It's a whole environment right here.
This is wild cabbage, you said?
Skunk cabbage.
Skunk cabbage.
The first plants to start emerging in spring.
Yeah, on video it looks a little smaller, but in person it's very big. That's dope.
Like you want to put like a kind of like a hand sign,
Yeah.
like just to show like the size of these plants, like a little picture.
Okay, well.
Yeah, like a little picture to show the size of these plants. See?
Oh wow. Let me see it one more time. Put it next to your. Put it next to your.
Yeah. This one here.
The leaf is like literally like twice as big as your hand.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Another great thing about during your hikes, always keep some type of map around with you. You can go on forever and sometimes end up in a whole different area. You do not want to get lost. Thankfully, we got one of these bad boys.
Yes.
See, so right now we're in Brook. That's what I was looking for. Blackberry Trail. From Blackberry, we're gonna take Tulip and take the wetland walk. See, not that far. Not that far, yo. Not that far.
You tired yet, Freddie?
No, not feeling
You're not
tired.
cold?
Yeah, I'm a little cold. Let's just say that. I guess I am. Well, yo, when you're doing deliveries on apartments, you're just running, man. Sometimes some of the buildings got elevators, some don't, and the ones that don't, you really gotta book it. Only way to stay warm.
That's true. So what are we looking at right here?
This is Blackberry Trail. We're gonna use this trail to go upwards, and we're gonna start reaching out to the wetlands.
Wetlands, here we come. No.
During a hike, you gotta understand that not everybody has the same experience as you. Some people have been hiking mountains past 3,000, 10,000 feet. Meanwhile, others have never went above sea level. So whenever you're around, especially with like elderlies or people who are a bit out of shape, give them some time to rest. When you're going out hiking, enjoy it for everybody, not just for yourself. Make it fun, a fun experience for everybody. That way we can all pass this time as times and memories to remember.
Chasing the fame and the luxury, addicted to woman in harlotry, praying to God, but my honest
Wow, look at that log. That's a cool log. Out there. You see it?
That one, yeah.
Yeah.
It's already been like devoured by termites.
Facts. That's why I was like, yeah, that's crazy. We're in
And
the
the fun,
wetland.
and there's plenty of fungi here on it as well. I'm trying to listen into any rustling on the leaves, see if there's any frogs hopping around. Even a good amount of rodents. They're really, they're really beginning to run out of whatever foliage or food, that resources that they've collected over the winter. So time is starting to come back for them. All right, it's time to get ready to eat.
Look at this. I guess this is the tree where people collect their memories.
Yeah.
Literally, like the trees, excuse me. Not tree, the trees. Wow, that's crazy.
Well, how many years this one tree has gone through? You can see its roots reaching out throughout the whole. But it's wild. Northeastern trees can grow more outside than more to the outer edges. They have a wider radius, but they don't really dig so far deep into the soil.
That's why we can see the veins sort of surfacing, right? Like the roots.
Yeah.
I said the veins.
No, it's the same thing.
It's
Basically,
basically the same.
thing.
Sorry, he's stepping on the thin tree. Shout out to see if we find some animals.
Yeah, I'm trying to see. That's what I'm trying to look for right now. But when you're out in these nice trails, always try to keep your eyes and your ears open. You never know what you're going to listen to. It's crazy how many different species of birds are singing during these times. Right now we're trying to keep an eye out for any woodpeckers. Hopefully there's some eastern bluebirds flying by. We heard a cardinal about 5-10 minutes ago, but they're really getting away. They are so quick and agile.
Yeah, they've been trying to.
They've been
from
hiding.
us.
They've been hiding. We've seen them, but they're hiding really well. You'll be surprised what you can catch. Try to listen to what's going on and the noises out into the wetlands. We got some wood frogs chirping right now as they are preparing for their mating season. Pass on the next genetic lines. Let's see if we can see any, but we can definitely hear them. So right now we're in Blackberry Trail, but it's starting to get a little dark and cold. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna change course. Hopefully we can do the wetland walk another day. But instead of going through the wetland walk, we're gonna continue on to Blackberry and then just take the pond trail from there and head back to the parking lot. Fallen trees can provide a huge opportunity for any wildlife that seek to take advantage of it. If you look very closely, you can see there's already a small puddle growing and filling up with water over there as well. Besides the foliage and the shade that is now released This provides more sunlight for undergrowth to begin growing. So when one life ends, a couple more begin to thrive. You will start seeing amphibians taking advantage of the foliage underwater, the water growth that is around there. And further down, you'll start seeing whole other plant species beginning to grow, taking advantage of all that available sunlight that is out there right now. This is one of my favorite parts of the hike over here in the Bartlett Arboretum, the pond trail. We're gonna walk over some docks and some boulders, but once you're at the pond, you begin to see all the water and the wildlife that's around there that takes advantage of it. Hopefully we'll see some frogs and my favorite, the red-shouldered blackbirds. Oh, this spot is beautiful. Oh, you got all different water lines flowing in through here. Some of this water coming from the Miamis River. Some of this water is even going to Stanford and the lower Westchester and feeding water to the Bronx. After this little short hike, didn't really find much wildlife visually, but they are around us. We've already heard the woodpeckers passing by, the red-chested woodpeckers. No red-shouldered blackbirds, but we have seen a good amount of woodpeckers around by. So they're here, but look, it is spring. The leaves aren't even out yet. So we're early in the game. So the good thing about hiking is you can hike another day. Don't ever feel bad if you don't see any wildlife around. The thing is, they're always coming by. They're always around you. And no matter what, you always see them around, even right outside your doorstep. Just a matter of where to look if you can hear them really well. Thank you guys for coming with us. Hangloose.